In the world of handmade vehicles, creativity and passion know no bounds. Imagine custom motorcycles and fantastical cars, each one a stunning engineering marvel and a masterpiece of art. But what is the drive behind these automotive designs? Get ready to be astonished by the ingenuity and imagination behind these incredible creations as we count down 15 incredible handmade vehicles. Number 15. Hot Wheels. Luis Rodriguez is a computer tech from New Jersey who decided that building a regular car was just too mainstream. Instead, he crafted the 2Jet Z, a handmade vehicle that looks like it could take off at any moment, if only it had wings. Luis Rodriguez's journey to creating the 2Jets began with a spark of inspiration and a dash of whimsy drawn from the sleek aesthetics of fighter jets and the speed of salt-flat racers. The idea was born when Rodriguez stumbled upon a piece of conceptual art featuring a jet-like design. Intrigued, he reached out to the artist for permission to bring this vision to life. The result was the 2Jet Z, a unique blend of automotive engineering and artistic flair, built on the chassis of a Nissan 300ZX. Rodriguez's craftsmanship shines through in every detail. He constructed the body from aircraft-grade aluminum, shaping it with an English wheel. Yes, the same tool used for making airplane parts. The car boasts a turbocharged inline-six engine, humorously dubbed the Franken motor, which combines components from various vehicles, including a Subaru WRX transmission and Honda Civic radiators. But the pièce de résistance is undoubtedly the exhaust system, ingeniously made from a kitchen colander. The 2Jet Z's design earned it the title of the first winner of the Hot Wheels Legends Tour, a nationwide search for the most creative custom vehicles. Out of 3,600 entries, Rodriguez's creation stood out, capturing the hearts of judges and fans alike. Rodriguez's 2Jet Z is more than just a car. It's a testament to creativity and passion. It embodies the spirit of built, not bought, encouraging others to unleash their imaginations and craft their automotive masterpieces. As Rodriguez himself puts it, building this car was not just about creating a vehicle, it was about fabricating a dream, one quirky part at a time. Number 14. Madder Than Max. If this strange rat rod looks straight out of a cartoon fantasy world that's half underwater steampunk and half post-apocalyptic wasteland, well, that's exactly correct. This strange consortium of garbage and nightmare-inducing machinery comes straight from the mind of Adolf Lachmann, the designer of Machinarium's vivid aesthetic. Adolf Lachmann, an artist and engineer from Czech Republic after graduating from Prague Academy of Art, decided one day that his creative talents needed a new outlet. After spending years sculpting intricate models and designing fantastical machines on paper, he took on a challenge that melded his artistic flair with engineering prowess, building a handmade vehicle. What emerged from his workshop was a blend of steampunk aesthetics and cutting-edge technology that left everyone, including himself, in awe. Adolf began his journey with a vision of a vehicle that looked as if it had rolled out of a Jules Verne novel. Starting with a vintage motorcycle frame he found at a flea market, Adolf meticulously crafted each component by hand. The engine, a modified relic from an old tractor, was lovingly restored and tweaked to fit his unique design. It wasn't just about making it work, it was about making it beautiful. His workshop soon became a museum of mechanical oddities and bespoke parts, all bearing his distinctive artistic touch. One of the most fascinating features of Adolf's vehicle was its exterior. He covered it with brass panels, each hand-etched with elaborate patterns. When asked why he put so much effort into something most people wouldn't notice, he'd smile and say, "If it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing." After months of painstaking work, the vehicle was ready for its debut. As Adolf rolled it out of his workshop, it gleamed in the sunlight, a perfect fusion of old-world charm and modern ingenuity. Adolf Lachmann's handmade vehicle isn't just a means of transportation, It's a moving masterpiece, a testament to what happens when creativity meets craftsmanship. Number 13. Paul Wright's Quirky Creation. Paul Wright's handmade car is a marvel of innovation, craftsmanship, and a dash of humor. Picture this: a small garage cluttered with tools, spare parts, and the occasional quirky doodle on the wall. This is where Wright, a genial man with a twinkle in his eye, decided to turn a wild idea into reality. Wright's car didn't start as a blueprint, but as a collection of whimsical sketches on napkins and scavenging parts from old, forgotten vehicles. The chassis came from a 1965 Mustang, the engine from a defunct lawnmower, and the wheels, well, they were an eclectic mix of bicycle tires and shopping cart casters. Each piece was meticulously fitted together with an oddball combination of precision and improvisation. His neighbors often stopped by, drawn by the sounds of clanking metal and Wright's infectious laughter. He'd explain his process with a mix of engineering jargon and offbeat jokes. The car's interior was equally unique. The dashboard featured old arcade buttons instead of conventional controls, and the seats were repurposed from discarded recliners, offering comfort with a comedic twist. Wright even installed a custom horn that played a tone reminiscent of a clown car's honk. When the day came for its first test drive, the whole neighborhood gathered, half expecting a disaster. Instead, they watched in awe as Wright's creation sputtered to life and rolled down the street, a testament to human ingenuity, a sprinkle of madness, and a whole lot of heart. Number 12. Kelvins Creation. Kelvin O'Darty, a Ghanaian high school student, has become a local legend for building his very own handmade vehicle. Picture this: a teenager with grease-stained hands, surrounded by a chaotic mix of scrap metal and tools, channeling his inner mad scientist. If you've ever wondered what happens when a young inventor decides to take do-it-yourself to the next level, look no further than Kelvin's remarkable creation. It all started with a dream and a few spare parts that would make even the most seasoned mechanic raise an eyebrow. Armed with determination, a toolbox, and perhaps a few YouTube tutorials, Kelvin set out to construct a vehicle that could not only get him to school, but also turn heads, though he probably didn't expect to turn them quite this much. His vehicle is a delightful blend of creativity and resourcefulness, resembling something between a go-kart and a futuristic contraption that might just fly if you squint hard enough. As news of his homemade ride spread, Kelvin became a minor celebrity in his community. Imagine the scene: reporters flocking to his workshop like moths to a flame, all eager to capture the magic of a high schooler who decided that public transportation was just too mainstream. When asked about his inspiration, Kelvin might have shrugged and said, "Well, my parents said I couldn't have a car, so I built my own." His vehicle isn't just a mode of transport, it's a symbol of youthful ingenuity and a reminder that sometimes the best ideas come from a little chaos and a lot of imagination. And let's be honest, it's probably more fun than your average family sedan. Kelvin even had the chance to meet with Ghanaian entrepreneur Kwadwo Safo Kantanka, who has been making waves in the handmade vehicle scene for years. It was a meeting of the minds, one a seasoned pro and the other a high schooler who might just be the next big thing in automotive innovation. So here's to Kelvin O'Darty, the teenager who dared to dream big, turned scrap into style, and reminded us all that sometimes the road to success is paved with a little bit of humor and a whole lot of creativity. Number 11. Ken Imhoffs Lamborghini Countach. Ken Imhoffs Lamborghini Countach is the stuff of automotive legend, but hold on to your hats. This isn't your typical supercar story. Instead of a high-tech garage, Imhoff crafted his dream car in the cozy confines of his basement, turning it into a 17-years-long labor of love. Yes, you read that right. 17 years. That's longer than some people take to finish college. Starting in 1990, Imhoff meticulously assembled his Countach replica using scrap metal and a sprinkle of sheer determination, He even integrated genuine Lamborghini parts to ensure it looked the part. Imagine the neighbors peeking through the window, wondering if they should call in a reality television crew or a therapist. After years of hard work, the moment of truth arrived. He had to cut a hole in his house to get the car out. Talk about a dramatic exit. Powered by a Ford 351 Cleveland V8 engine, this beauty roars with 500 horsepower, though it might not serenade you like a Lamborghini 512. Still, it's a beast in its own right, encapsulating nearly 2 decades of dedication. Eventually, Imhoffs sold his masterpiece for about $90,000, a bittersweet farewell to his beloved creation. Now the current owner is asking for $229,000, proving that dreams, much like Imhoffs' basement, can appreciate in value. Number 10. The Red Stiletto Car. Muhammad Ali Hassan Khani, affectionately known as Ali Waxima, is the mastermind behind Tehran's most eye-catching vehicle, a vibrant red stiletto car. 8 years ago, Ali, a seasoned shoeshine man, decided to elevate his business by creating a mobile advertisement that would turn heads. Initially, he started with a simple 3-wheeled scooter, which he transformed into a loafer before finally landing on the stiletto design that now dominates the streets. The inspiration struck him after seeing giant shoes used for advertising shoeshine stands abroad. However, he thought, why not add wheels? It took him 2.5 months to craft this fiberglass marvel, and the result is nothing short of spectacular. With its cheeky slogan, "The first shoe-shaped car in Iran," Ali's stiletto has become a local sensation, attracting curious onlookers and selfie-seekers alike. Ali's unique approach has not only boosted his clientele, now including many women, but also turned him into a local celebrity. He humorously notes that even the police want their pictures taken with his whimsical ride. With over 1,500 Instagram followers, Ali has mastered the art of blending tradition with modernity, proving that a little creativity can go a long way in business. Number 9. Gravity X. In the bustling heart of Lagos, Nigeria, a young prodigy named Chisoba Amalu has emerged as an unlikely automotive pioneer. At just 21 years old, with minimal formal education, Chisoba has achieved what seasoned engineers might deem impossible. He's built not 1, but 2 cars from scratch, proving that sometimes passion and perseverance are the ultimate accelerants. Chisoba's journey into the world of car making began in a small workshop that could easily be mistaken for a magician's lair. The tools of his trade were humble: discarded scraps, salvaged parts, and an unyielding spirit. His first car, a feat of engineering alchemy, started with the skeleton of a motorbike. Picture this: a 2-wheeler's soul reincarnated into a full-fledged car. If that's not a mechanical reincarnation worthy of applause, what is? The prototype, whimsically dubbed Gravity X, didn't just roll off an assembly line. It was a 10-month labor of love, sweat, and perhaps a few muttered curses at stubborn bolts. Gravity X isn't just a car. It's a testament to Chisoba's inventive genius and his knack for turning the improbable into the possible. This second creation solidifies his reputation as a master craftsman of the urban jungle, where resourcefulness is the fuel for innovation. Lagos, with its symphony of honking horns and kinetic energy, sets the perfect stage for Chisoba's automotive adventures. Amidst the city's chaos, his creations are like serene oases of mechanical brilliance. Imagine driving through Lagos traffic in a car you built yourself. Talk about a plot twist that would make Hollywood screenwriters envious. Chisoba's work isn't just about cars. It's a narrative of ingenuity, resilience, and a dash of humor. His ability to transform scraps into sleek vehicles showcases not just technical skill, but an imaginative vision that defies conventional wisdom. Who needs a degree in engineering when you have the mind of a maverick and the heart of a dreamer? Number 8. Liu Fulong's wooden electric car. Chinese carpenter Liu Fulong embarked on an audacious adventure, spending 4 months crafting a car that's a real chip off the old block. In the bustling city of Shenyang, Liaoning Province, this 48-year-old visionary invested 20,000 yuan, around 3,200 United States dollars, to build an all-electric car made entirely of wood. Yes, you read that right. A wooden car. It's 8 feet long, 4 feet wide, and weighs in at over 770 pounds. Despite being more lumber than luxury, this vehicular marvel can still zoom up to 30 miles per hour. But don't be fooled by its rustic charm. Fulong's creation is no mere garden gnome on wheels. It's armored and even comes with mounted missiles on the sides and roof, because who wouldn't want a little extra protection from rogue squirrels? It's fully equipped with mirrors, lights, radar systems, and spare tires, proving that a wooden car can be both practical and, well, peculiar. The striking red number plate on the front bumper adds a splash of flair, ensuring this wooden wonder turns heads for all the right reasons. This is a bold statement of creativity and determination, proving once again that if you can dream it, you can build it, even if it's made of timber. Number 7. The ETR. The extraterrestrial vehicle, crafted by Mike Vetter, is a whimsical nod to scientific aesthetics and automotive innovation. Imagine a car that looks like it time-traveled from a Star Wars set, gull-wing doors, hidden wheels, and a body that could make even E.T. jealous. Vetter, who started his journey fabricating Lamborghini replicas, decided to create something truly out of this world after the birth of his daughter. The ETV features a 1.6-liter inline-4 engine, cleverly concealed under a body that seems to defy physics. With its remote-controlled gull-wing doors and air suspension that adjusts to terrain, it's like driving a spaceship that's had a few too many energy drinks. The interior is a blend of luxury and practicality, comfortably seating 2 adults and a couple of small aliens, children. And let's not forget the video monitors to tackle those pesky blind spots. Because who needs rear visibility when you can have futuristic flair? With a starting price of $95,000, the ETV is not just a car, it's an experience that screams, "Look at me!" Whether you're cruising through town or making a grand entrance at a car show, the ETV guarantees you'll turn heads, and probably spark a few UFO conspiracy theories along the way. Number 6. The Maverick Flying Car. The Maverick Flying Car, a brainchild of the Indigenous Peoples Technology and Education Center, is a whimsical blend of dune buggy and powered parachute. Imagine zipping down the road, then soaring into the sky, all in one vehicle. Developed over 10 years, this marvel is powered by a Subaru EJ22 engine, rocketing from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.9 seconds. Talk about a fast lane. The Maverick's transformation from car to aircraft is as smooth as its ride. With a flick of a switch, the engine shifts power from the wheels to a 5-blade propeller, and a telescopic mast raises to support its ram air wing. In just 300 feet, you're airborne, leaving your neighbors wondering if they just witnessed a miracle or a very ambitious lawn ornament. iTech's vision for the Maverick goes beyond thrill-seeking joyrides. They aim to deploy these flying cars in impoverished regions, delivering medical supplies where roads are mere suggestions. Picture a missionary pilot swooping in, delivering aid like a superhero. With a maximum payload of 330 pounds, the Maverick can carry a couple of passengers or a hefty load of supplies. It's classified as an experimental aircraft, which sounds way cooler than "I built a flying car in my garage." And while it might not be the ideal choice for emergency rescues because it can only convey 2 passenger max, it's perfect for those who want to add a little flair to their morning commute. So, if you ever dream of flying to work, the Maverick might just be your ticket, assuming you can convince your boss that traffic now means avoiding birds instead of cars. Subscribers pick. In a bustling city park, a crowd gathers around a curious sight, a handmade helicopter that's sleek its unconventional design, drawing all eyes. Built from a blend of salvaged parts and raw ingenuity, this helicopter isn't just a marvel of engineering, it's a spectacle of imagination. The onlookers' faces reflect a mix of awe and disbelief as they take in the sight. There's something almost magical about seeing a machine that looks like it's been pulled from the pages of a futuristic comic book, yet is grounded in reality. The whir of the blades, the gleam of the metalwork, and the intricate details all contribute to an atmosphere of fascination. But what do you think inspired such an extraordinary creation? Let us know in the comments section. Number 5. Carwan. The bamboo car, brainchild of Edgar de la Cruz, is a testament to Filipino ingenuity and a love for the environment. This solar-powered marvel, often known as Carwan, is not just a car, it's a floating wind-powered chariot that puts the eco in eccentricity. De la Cruz, a professor at the University of the Philippines, had a eureka moment while sipping on a coconut. He realized that bamboo, nature's miracle plant, was the perfect material for a car. Why bamboo? Because it is abundant, sustainable, and let's be honest, it's the only thing tougher than your average traffic enforcer. The Carwan's amphibious nature means it can glide through water and navigate the streets with equal grace. Imagine cruising down the road, then suddenly splashing through a puddle like a boss. Who needs a boat when you have a bamboo car? This eco-friendly marvel is powered by both solar and wind energy, making it the ultimate green machine. If you ever find yourself stuck in traffic, just imagine the scene. While others are fuming over their gas guzzlers, you're sitting pretty in your bamboo chariot, sipping coconut water and enjoying the breeze. Despite some initial skepticism, because let's be honest, who wouldn't raise an eyebrow at a bamboo car? The Carwan has captured the hearts of many. It's not just a vehicle, it's a conversation starter, a symbol of innovation, and a reminder that sometimes the best ideas come from thinking outside the box, or in this case, outside the trunk. So if you're ever in the Philippines, keep an eye out for this quirky ride. It's not just about getting from point A to point B, it's about doing it with style, sustainability, and a whole lot of bamboo flair. Number 4, the Labala. Labala, or the Bullet, is the creation of Steve Graber, an automotive enthusiast with a knack for turning dreams into reality. This lightweight sports car, weighing in at just 1,500 pounds, is a testament to what happens when passion meets ingenuity. Graber's mission was to create a high-performance vehicle that doesn't require a second mortgage. Powered by a peppy 4-age engine, the Labala can hit speeds of up to 155 miles per hour. Graber cleverly sourced parts from the Toyota MR2, proving that you don't need $1 million budget to build a car that looks like $1 million. Why spend a fortune when you can build a bullet on a budget? He quips, as if he's just discovered the secret to the universe, or at least to affordable speed. The design of the Labala is as striking as its name. With a tube frame construction that enhances aerodynamics, it's like a sports car that skipped leg day, light, nimble, and ready to race. Graber humorously recalls the challenges of building it, comparing the process to peeling an onion. First, it stinks, and then you just cry a lot. Despite the hurdles, Graber persevered, crafting a vehicle that's not just a car, but a statement. It's a reminder that with a little creativity and a lot of elbow grease, you can build something extraordinary. Number 3, the Splinter. Introducing the Splinter, the wooden supercar that's here to prove that wood isn't just for furniture and campfires anymore. This marvel on wheels might just make you rethink your entire definition of timber. Created by Joe Harmon and his team of wood wizards. Joe Harmon spent an impressive 5 years building his handmade car. This ambitious project began as a graduate thesis at North Carolina State University and involved around 20,000 working hours to bring his vision to life. The Splinter is a car that would make even Pinocchio jealous. Picture this. A sleek, high-performance vehicle that's essentially a rolling work of carpentry art. If Geppetto had a need for speed, this is what he'd be driving. The Splinter's frame, body, and even some suspension components are all made from various types of wood. From balsa to plywood and exotic hardwoods, it's a veritable forest on wheels. And don't let the materials fool you. This car packs a 7.0-liter V8 engine that churns out a whopping 700 horsepower. That's enough power to outrun any beaver trying to make a meal out of it. This car isn't just about looks, though it definitely has those in spades. Its aerodynamic design helps it slice through the air like a finely crafted wooden sword, while the lightweight structure keeps it nimble and fast. It's basically what would happen if a high-speed chase met a woodworking convention. And let's not forget the eco-friendly angle. Driving the Splinter means you're essentially riding in a renewable resource. Just think, while other cars guzzle gas and pollute the air, you're cruising around in a vehicle that's as sustainable as a tree hugger's dream. Number 2, Surf Seeker. Ron Barry is a whimsical genius known for his imaginative handmade cars, particularly the Surf Seeker, a custom VW combi bus that looks like it rolled straight out of a cartoon. This vibrant vehicle, with its exaggerated curves and playful design, is a testament to Barry's unique approach to automotive craftsmanship. Building the Surf Seeker was no small feat. It took Barry a staggering 2 years to transform his vision into reality. He humorously describes the process as a mix between a sculptor and a mad scientist, where every day was a new adventure in creativity. He quips, "I just wanted to make something that made people smile, and it's hard not to grin when you see his creations." The Surf Seeker isn't just about looks. It's drivable and equipped with all the essentials for a beach day. Think surfboards, beach chairs, and maybe a cooler full of snacks. While it might not be the fastest vehicle on the road, it certainly wins the award for the most fun. Barry's work reflects a philosophy that cars can be more than mere transportation. They can be expressions of joy and creativity. So, if you ever spot the Surf Seeker cruising down the road, don't be surprised if it's accompanied by a soundtrack of laughter and surf tunes. After all, who wouldn't want to ride in a car that feels like a permanent vacation? Number 1. The Locust. What if you could build your own car and impress your neighbors while simultaneously confusing your cat? This delightful handmade vehicle, crafted by the ingenious Bob Fenton, is a testament to creativity, engineering, and perhaps a sprinkle of madness. Fenton's inspiration for the Locust came from his fascination with the natural world, particularly the locust insect. He was inspired by the locust's ability to glide effortlessly through the air and wanted to create a vehicle that could mimic this graphy brie-glassful movement. Fenton thought, why not capture that spirit in a car? And thus, the Locust was born. The Locust's design is a testament to Fenton's engineering prowess and attention to detail. The car features a lightweight body and a mid-mounted engine, giving it excellent handling and performance characteristics. The design also incorporates several innovative features, such as a unique suspension system and a custom-built dashboard. Building a Locust is no easy task, however. It requires a significant investment of time, effort, and skill. Fenton has created a thriving community of Locust enthusiasts who share their experiences and knowledge with one another. One such enthusiast is Richard Hamilton, who has documented his Locust build project in detail on the Locust Owners Cars website. Fenton's work has also inspired scientific research into the aerodynamics of insect wings. Researchers have studied the mechanical properties of locust wings to develop prototypes for micro-aerial vehicles. These studies have revealed fascinating insights into the flexibility and efficiency of insect wings, which could lead to advancements in drone technology. So, the Locust is not just a car, it's a whimsical journey into the world of do-it-yourself automotive engineering. It's a vehicle that embodies the spirit of creativity, community, and a little bit of insect-inspired madness. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.